I put a 0 until 2, only 2 values. Okay, you can also create more values, but here I only put 2 values. Okay, so it will be 2 plus 0 times x2 because it's list fx is equal to 2. Okay, then after that, I create list space from number 2 until 4, which only have 2 values. So I put negative 3x cubed plus 6. Okay, so all of these I use blue line and 2. The thickness is 2. Okay, the thickness is 2, then I put hold on. Okay, I put hold on because we have 3 graphs that we plot in the same chart. Okay, it will create 3 plots that we put in the same chart. Okay, so you run it, you will get like this. Right? You get like this, right? You get it? Yeah? Okay, so we did first step. Okay, we did this. We did second step. We did the third step. Now we have to mark the endpoint. Okay, so to mark the endpoints, which means that we have to mark this, 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 and this. Okay, how to mark the endpoint? Do the first one. Okay, we want to create the endpoint for the first one, which is 0 until negative 2 until 0. Okay, please type plot x1 1. Okay, I put in tildes. This is the second part to mark the endpoint. Okay, when you run it, you will see here. Oh, sorry, not yet. Sorry. I draw this one. Actually, this one is, you don't need it, by the way. Okay, you don't need it, by the way. The dotted red line. The question didn't ask you to put this. Okay, but you can do it. Okay, so which is plot x1 1, x1 1, and okay, y1 1 and 0. Okay, so this one is x1 1. Okay, and this one is negative 2. And x negative 2. This one is also x negative 2. Okay, and y1 0. Okay, so this one is y1 0. Okay, this one is x1 x1. Okay, please uncomment this. You will see the difference. Okay, this one is only for the vertical line. Okay, another one here is for the horizontal line. Okay, of course, I want to do the dotted line here, also here. This one. Okay, so I put plot x2 and okay. Okay, I put plot x2 until n. Okay, x2 n, y2 n 0, and this one I got it here. And last one, I want to plot here. This here. Okay, so I put plot x3 and y3 and 0 rate. Okay, and all this I will put in things already. Okay, here you will get like this. Okay, the red dash line for this, and all this. Okay, I will put it in themes. Okay, so you can see that there's a red dash line that have this. Okay, now this one is only for the red dash line. Okay, but the question, it is compulsory for you to put the marker here, 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 and all this. Okay, so to put the marker, let's do x1 first and until here. Okay, so I put plot x1, y1, b, which means that blue circle, but marker face color is white. Why if you put this as white? Because this one is an equality sign. Okay, so you see here. Okay, so I put the marker face color 0. Okay, there's no color inside the marker. Okay, now I want to put it here, the marker color here. So I use x1n, y1n. Okay, again, because x is not equal to 0. Okay, so I put this as empty. Okay, the rest, okay, I will put it in things. Okay, I put a full code. So you can just copy the last one. Okay, you will get graph like this. Okay, you will get graph like this. You see here, this is an equality sign, so that's why we use here. Okay, marker face color we not put white. Sorry, marker face color we not put white, but we put blue also. B, which is the same as our outer line. Do you get it? Do you get it? Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow the one question that discuss about graph like this. I think, but it's more complex than this. But that's something like this. Okay. So make sure you know how to put your marker face color, how to plot, and how to record the variable. Okay. Girls at the back. You okay? Okay. Now let's go to the next. Everyone got this plot? Of course you got it, right? Yes, I prepared everything. Okay, now, okay. So this one, if you use independent function. What is independent function? If you notice it here, all here are independent function, right? Okay, which means that you clarify to -0 to -2 to 0, 0 to 2, 2 to 4 by using linspace. Okay, the other thing is you can use if-else function, which is this. Okay, you can use if-else function. First, you have to find the domain. Okay, you have to define the domain. Okay, then you separate the domain as new variable because if x is between -2 to 0, this one x squared. Okay, then next, if x is between 0 to 2, is this function. And next, if else is between 2 to 4, negative 3x plus 6 is the function. Okay, so you have to define the function with respective domain, plot them with the line of same properties, and mark the endpoint same. Okay, to mark the endpoint, the coding is the same as the previous one. The coding is the same as previous one. Okay, but only the difference is this one. Only the difference is when you define the domain and you create a function. Okay, so how to do it? Okay, I give to you in Teams also. Okay, don't forget to put hold off. Hold off. Okay, so this is the coding. Okay, so here, first, linspace you create from -2 until 4. This is the minimum for our function, and this is the maximum. So if you notice, this is -2 is the minimum, and maximum is 4. Okay, so you create, maybe you can read 1001, or this one is I create 501. Then we have 3, right? 3 conditions. Okay, we have 3 conditions where x between 0 and 2 is -2 to 0, 0 to, and 2 to 4. So I create variable, new variable, k1, m1, and 1. So which means that we have 3 conditions. For the first one is k, for the second one is m, for the third one is n. Okay, so A1 length x. So which means that A is equal to 1 until, okay, the how long is the length x, which is 501. Okay, but we put here like this, length x. If xa is less than 0, okay, x1k. Okay, so which means x1, let's say k here we start with 1. x11 is equal to xa. Okay, y1k is equal to y11 is equal to x11 square. So which means that if y11 is equal to x11, let's say you put as -2, so -2 square. So k plus 1. Okay, k plus 1. Okay, so let's say if x is not less than 0, okay, if x is not less than 0, okay, then my student asked me, Miss, but we didn't put x is between -2 to 0. Yes, we didn't put it because in looping, you cannot put the interval value. You will return to error. That's why you have to state your x is between -2 to 4. So when your x is enter the looping statement here, okay, there's no value which is lower than -2. So which means that all x tested here is between -2 to 4 only. Okay, so which means that this one is x0 less than 0, which means that it is between, the MATLAB understand that it is between -2 to 0. Okay, else, if x is not within this condition, met this condition, if it is less than 2, so it follows this. Okay, it follows this. Okay, then if it also is not this condition, not meet this condition, the value of x, so this condition, then we put n, and so we close the looping statement. Okay, we close the looping statement. Okay, then we plot x1, y1, hold on, plot x2, y2, hold on. Okay, this one you can just copy from the previous code. All this, you copy from the previous code, all this. Okay, you put it on your if else statement. It is the same. Okay, you copy all of the code that you got it from the previous code. Okay, then put it here. It is the same. Okay, also graph, you will get the same thing. Okay, the difference is only the function here. This one use looping and the other one use independent function. Okay, it's the same thing. You will get the difference is previously independent function and this. Okay, so which one you prefer? Okay, if your function is not complex and there's not much condition, use independent function. But if it is complex, okay, and the domain is wide, use looping. Okay, use looping. You get it? You get the plot like this? You get it? Tomorrow you do by yourself, okay? All this, it's open book, but you have to use all the outsource thing. Okay, next is area function. Okay, the area function displays curve generated from a vector or from separate columns in a matrix. Okay, this one is area. Okay, area plots the values in each column of a matrix as a separate curve and fills the area between the curve and the x-axis. This one we have to use fill function in MATLAB, fill function. Okay, by default, area accumulates all values from each row in a matrix and creates curve from those values. Okay, we use area Y plot, the vector Y or plot each column in matrix Y as a separate curve and stack the curve. Okay, x-axis automatically scales to 1, follows until size y1. Okay, the values in Y can be numeric or duration. Okay, so using this matrix, the statement area Y displays a graph containing 3 area graph, 1 per column. Okay, can you copy the matrix Y there? Can you copy the matrix Y there and use area Y in your MATLAB? Please do it now. Okay, you see here, this is what we call as area. Okay, so 5, 1, 2. Okay, so the first one Y is 5, 1. Okay, 5, 1, and the depth is 2. Okay. Okay, then 837, 968, 555, and 423. It will create you three shaded graph. Okay, we're going to look at it a bit more after this. Okay. Okay, so here it said that the statement area Y displays a graph containing three area graph, okay, one per column. Okay, so the statement Y is okay, display a graph containing three different graphs, one per column. Okay, next is area under curve. Okay, area xy plot y versus x and fills the area between 0 and y. It's 0 and y. Previously, we only do for area y. Okay, but after this, you get more understanding because it has x and y. Okay, the plotting method is exactly the same as with plotting line graph, but the function may need to plot after the area so the graph can look better. So, which means that you plot the line graph first. Okay, then you use fill to fill up the area. Okay, then we have to use hold on function. Okay, we have to use hold on function. Okay, I create the I will give it to you. Okay, the code in this. So this one, okay, I create from -3 until 3. Okay, I create the value of x from -3 until 3. Y is x squared minus 2. Okay, then after that, we use area xy. Okay, here I didn't put any line for my area. Okay, hold on. Okay, so next I create from -4 until 4. Okay. Okay, so again I put the same thing, which is x2, y2. Okay, previously is x negative, x is between -3 to 3. Here I put extra, which is x -4 to 4. Okay, and y2 is x squared minus 2. Then I plot x2, y2. Okay, maybe I can comment this first so that you can see it. Okay, this one, okay, actually you can start with the line first. Okay, but my coding I we start with the area. Okay, and okay, I put -4 until 4. Okay, x square minus 2. Then I plot it with line with 2. So shift up. Okay, so that I will get it, the line, the red line, which is okay, the quadratic and with the fill up here. Okay, you can also create a line first, use hold on, okay, then use the area. But this time I show you if you put the area. Okay, if you put the area first, okay, then followed by line, linear line, sorry, the quadratic line. Okay, so this one, if you see, okay, this one, you see that there's no tick here. Okay, there's no tick here at x-axis. Okay, you can use x tick. Okay, you can put it. Okay, because by default, okay, if you didn't put it, if you use the area, okay, it will diminish. It will be disappeared. Okay, it will be disappeared. So that's why you have to, if you prefer your graph with the level for x value, then you have to use x tick. Okay, you can explore around by yourself. Okay. Okay, now it's 5 minutes. Okay, I need to get some drink. I'm so sleepy. Continue to 10 minutes. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay, so here you see I do 201 value from